Class, this is Miss Tina, and I want to go over a few things that I want you to be doing at home before we start calendar today. I still would like you guys to do your name thing once a week, but now we're not going to highlight your name. You need to write your name all by yourself. So it's going to look like this. You put the days of the week. Your parents can help you spell the days of the week, and then you would write your name correctly on the dotted line. And each day that you watch a video, you would sign in, just like at school. Now, if you don't have this special type of preschool paper, you can make it yourself. All you need is lined paper, and every third line you would highlight in yellow, and every second line you would use pink highlight to make the dots. And now you have the proper sizing for your kids to learn how to write using the top line, the middle line, and the bottom line. So I'd like you guys to make one of these for yourselves and do it every day that you come to watch a video with me. I also wanted to mention that scholastic.com/learn-at-home, you choose pre-K and kindergarten grade level, and then week 1. And they're doing a different theme each week, and it has 2 different storybooks. One that you read to your you read it, and the other one it reads to you. And then it has some puzzles for you, and a video, and movement and measurement activity. So they got a couple different things. They don't match the themes that we're doing, but it is something that you guys could go do for fun. Now at twinkle.com, School Closure Hub, they're releasing for free a new pre-K school closure take-home activity pack. And I recommend the letter X, which is this activity right here. You can practice doing the capital and lowercase x on top, and then the kids can find the lowercase and capital X and color them in. On that same site, you can get matching helicopters, where you match the number to the number and they draw the number. So not only they're matching the corresponding numbers, but they're also practice writing them. And then I have one more which I think the kids would really like, and that's rainbow alphabet. The letters are in order already, but what the kids are going to do is write the order of the rainbow to do Roy G. Biv, that's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And they just keep going over the letters with all the colors, and then do each letter with all the rainbow. So these are some practice sheets you can get at that site. And right now, because of the school closures, they're offering them for free, which is great for us. And also Scholastic, that I mentioned earlier, is also doing it for free during school closures. So those are some great sites that you can go visit if you want to add more to what I'm doing. I'm also made flashcards because we're really working on matching our corresponding numbers. So they're pretty easy to make. All you do is make a dot and make a number, and then put them in a pile and let the kids match the card to the number. So 8 dots and 8. You can also flip them all over and make it as a memory game. And when they flip, they can find the matching numbers and dots. And you can do this up to 20. All you need is some index cards, or you could even do regular paper and just cut it up. So, so those are some practice activities you guys can do at home. And now let's start calendar time. All right, everyone come sit down. First, we're gonna do the months of the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the 12 months of the year. And right now, we're in the 3rd month. We've already done January, February, and now we're in March. Does anyone know what number comes after 30? Dylan? 31 is right. This is going to be the last day of March. So if we look at our month song, Whoops, my tape broke. Oh, wrong number. This one goes up top. Where's my yellow numbers? I misplaced my yellow numbers. I'll have to find them later. It's supposed to be 31. It's the last day, so we go over here. We did January, February, March, and what comes next? So you just need to sing the song. January, February, March, April. So tomorrow will be April, will be our brand new month. And we'll start all over again with the number 1. So let's say together, today is March 31st, 2020. Let's also do our Days of the Week song. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now we're looking for yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So yesterday was Monday. So if yesterday was Monday, what is today? You just gotta sing the song. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. So yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. What will tomorrow be? Brielle? Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Now our seasons, fall, winter, spring, or summer. We are now in spring, which we've been getting pretty good spring weather, warm weather with rain and only a light jacket like in the morning. The weather today is sunny. We are working on the letter X. The capital X starts at the top, goes to the bottom line, top to bottom. Their lowercase is the exact same, but it starts at the middle line, at the pink dotted line. Start at the top, go down, top, go down. Our prayer this week is for Lent. Let me see your prayer hands. Dear Lord, please show me the way during Lent. Remind me to pray to you, to thank you, to love you, to hear from you, each and every day in Lent. Amen. Now, we're talking about flying, and so I wanted to go over a few things with flying today and see if you guys know. Can anyone name things that fly? Yes, things that fly are birds. Anything else? Insects. Good job, Tanner. What else can fly? Planes. And I think I heard someone say helicopter. Anything else? Bats can fly. So we got a pretty good list. Some of these are from nature. Birds, insects, and bats fly all on their own. Oh, let's put a jet on here. And plane, helicopter, and jets are man-made. So as we go to here, in our web, man-made would be the plane, the helicopter, and the jet. But from nature, we have birds, insects, and different mammals that, like bats, that can fly. Now there's a few things that help with flying. To control the airplane, I'll use my paper airplane, there's yaw, pitch, and roll. So yaw is the nose of the plane, controls the direction. The pitch controls if it's how straight, if it's going up or if it's going down. And the roll is how the plane rolls. And that's all is affected by the wings, the tail, the nose of the airplane. Then we do the process of flying. That's the wings. Airfoil is a fancy word for the shape of the whole airplane, because when we fly through the air, drag and lift is what we're trying to reduce the drag. So we want to make it aerodynamic, where the wind just slides over it. Because if it's not, then the air will actually hold us back. Lift is the air underneath the wings, and that's what holds up the plane and the engine. Drag is what things stick out and make the plane slow down. And thrust is the engine that pushes it through the air. So these are the things you need in flight. Curious George goes to the airport. A friend of mine is flying from Africa to see us, said the man with the yellow hat. Let's go meet him at the airport. The parking lot at the airport was full, but George and his friends finally found an empty place. Let's remember where we parked, George, so we don't get lost when we come back. Inside the airport, many people were rushing around. Following me and don't get lost, George, said the man. We're going to meet my friend by the luggage area. People were crowding around the moving belts to pick up their bags. George was curious. Where did the belt go? He wanted to find out. He jumped on. The belt carried George through a little door and outside the back of the building. Workers were loading luggage onto the belt. They didn't see George. He rode by them and jumped onto another moving belt. Now, where was he? And how would he get back to his friends? George was scared. Was he lost? He got up and ran down a long hall, and finally George came to a door. He opened the door and found himself on the top floor of the airport. From up here, George could see everything. Then he thought he saw a man in a yellow hat getting off an airplane. Could he have found his friend? A girl who was standing nearby asked, "Are you looking for someone?" "Here, you can look through my binoculars. They make things look bigger." George looked through the binoculars. The man in the yellow hat was someone else. George didn't know if he could ever find his friend. "Don't worry," said the girl. "I'll help you." The girl led George downstairs and past a sign that said, "This way to the lost and found." And there inside was his friend. "There you are, George," she shouted. "I have someone I'd like you to meet." What a surprise. It was the man in the other yellow hat. "My friend has had a long trip, George. Let's take him home so he can rest. How would you like to lead the way?" And George knew just how to get back to the car. The three of them got into the little blue car and went home. The end. So that is it for today's Circle Time. Can't wait to see you guys back tomorrow. And every day I'll be releasing a new video for Circle Time.